Hi guys, welcome back and welcome to yet another first impression. This is the Sample Beauty, the Prodigy palette, the jeweled edition, the jewel tone edition. I picked this up on Beauty Bay along with the pastel palette, their brand pastel palette. And I thought I would do a first impression on this. So if that sounds interesting, we're going to get started in just a moment. If you're new here, hi, I'm Annie. I'm a 40-something lover of beauty who believes that you can have fun with color at any age. If you would like to see more color in your timeline and you think that my content sounds interesting, I'd love it if you'd stick around and join my little family by clicking that subscribe button down below. Now let's talk about this palette. So the first time I saw this was actually on Melissa's channel, Melissa from Make Me Up Missa. She did a first impression on this and was like really blown away by specifically there's some like foiled shadows in this palette that seemed amazing. And I was like, well, that's really interesting. And I went over to Beauty Bay, kind of checked it out. And I was like, do I want it? I don't know if I need it. I don't know. You know how one does, one dithers. And then Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner did a first impression as well as a 3 Looks 1 palette. This is what the palette looks like here. And while she wasn't like super blown away by the mattes, like I said, these foiled shades, there's 3 here, this one, and this one, seem to be incredible. And I thought, you know, it's really inexpensive. It was $21.75 or something for this palette. Really inexpensive for the number of shades you get, and I really want to try out this formula. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Beauty Bay was amazing. I ordered this on June 14th. They shipped it out on June 15th, and then it got to the States and it got lost in FedEx land and went all over. Really, it went like, it spent a lot of time in Sacramento. It went to Sacramento, and then it left Sacramento, and then it went back to Sacramento, and then it left Sacramento again, and then it went back to Sacramento. So I don't know, it just wanted to live in Sacramento. Anyways, it's here now and I'm going to play with it. So I'm really excited. So you get, how many shades are in this palette anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21 shadows. You get 21 shadows here. Like I said, 3 of them, this Moonstone shade, Beryl and Diaspore. So this is Diaspore, Moonshade, and Moonstone and Beryl. They are that really wet, foiled, metallic looking shadows. And then you have like 3 just shimmers, Azurite, Rhodolite, and Pyrope Granite there. And then you have this pink Sapphire, which looks like a matte with just some glitter in it. I'm probably going to try to use that as a matte today. And then the rest are all mattes. So we are just going to dive in. I haven't touched this palette. I haven't swatched it. I haven't done anything to it. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. I think what I want to do is something similar to what Melissa did, because I kind of have the same taste in shades as she does, which is pinks and purples. So I do want to use those shades. So today I'm going to start with Tanzanite, which is this purple right here. And I am just going to pick that up and I'm going to lay that down on my outer corner. And I've done it again and forgot to pull my brushes out. So I'm just going to use my IT Cosmetics Crease brush. This is my favorite brush for this. I have primed my eyes using my MAC paint pot. And let's zoom in before we get started. Okay. So we're just going to lay that down here. And I'm going to be boring yet again and make kind of this typical shape that I do. So this is not the most opaque purple that I've used on first swipe for sure, but it doesn't look terrible. So I think what I want to do is like a cut crease today. And I want to try to make my crease like extra dark. So I'm going to run this all the way across. When you were leaving, and right now I'm just packing it on. I'm not blending it at all. I'm not worried about anything below here. Nothing on my lid because I am going to cover that up with concealer. So it's not a bad matte purple, but like I said, not the most opaque that I've ever used. I am packing that on pretty heavily. And then what I'm going to do is go in and blend it out with another shade here. So I'm not worried about blending at all right now.
More than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone. I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk.
Okay, so I think I'm happy with where that is right now. And again, the pigmentation on this is really not bad. And I don't really have any kick up in the pan, so to speak, and I haven't got any fallout on my face at all as of yet. Next up, I am going to pick up this shade here. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the shade Amethyst, which is, let's see, this shade right here. And I'm going to use that to blend out. I want a kind of smaller blending brush. I should have pulled my brushes out. I do this every single time. And every single time I say I should have pulled my brushes out, and then I don't. Oh, okay. I'm going to use this little Luxie mini round blending, mini tapered blending brush and go into the shade Amethyst, which again is this kind of, I don't know, pinky purpley shade. And I'm just going to overlap it slightly with Tanzanite, which is that purple, and just start to blend it out. I'm going in pretty lightly, and I wish I had more space on my face.
But I forgive you, although you drive me crazy. I want you to stay here. Death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I have a bit of a harsh line there, so I'm going to need to do something about that, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on this other eye, and then we'll come back and see what we can do about that. I think I'm going to add the last shadow that I'm going to use up here first, and then we'll see about blending everything together. Okay, so the last shade that I am going to use here, the last matte shade that I'm going to use, is going to be this shade Pink Sapphire. And I'm going to take this all the way up. I'm going to look like a crazy person today, but I don't really care. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm going to take this on my Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to start here this time. Okay, that's more pigmented than I was expecting. Ooh, okay. So this one's a little looser packed in the pan. I do have more kick up, but I'm not really seeing any fallout. I'm just kind of going on top of everything that I've already laid down. And I'm taking this right up to my eyebrow today. Like I said, I'm gonna look like a crazy person, and I don't even care.
I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now we're back where it started. You say you're sorry, so we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't.
Okay, so here's where I am so far. Now, I definitely have some harsh lines going on with that purple. So I'm going to take that IT Cosmetics crease brush. I'm not going to put any additional product on it just yet. And I'm just going to see if I can use that to kind of blend that harsh line away.
Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you. You'll be the death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need it. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need it.
It's a bit better, but I still feel like it's pretty harsh. That could be totally my fault as well. I mean, I'm gonna admit that I'm not putting the best care into my look today, and I'm not quite sure why. My day started with me. I don't know if you can see it here. This is how my day started. I burned myself with my flat iron on my neck. So that is the way my day is going. And it is currently 1:40, and I'm just now getting around to doing this. So maybe I'm not in the best frame of mind for this today. I don't know. I mean, I think the shades are pretty, but I'm going to pick a little bit more of that Tanzanite shade up, just a tiny smidge, because this line here just does not want to go.
I'm weak for you, yeah, you, yeah, you. I'm weak for you, yeah, you, yeah, you.
And then I'm going to go back in with Amethyst again and see if I can make it better. And I'm going right on top of that purple.
Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? You'll be the death of me still, you're my medicine.
Okay, I think I'm just going to call it good there. I'm still not super happy with it, but we're going to leave it there. I do want to add a pinch of black. I want this to be very, very dark today. So I'm going to add just a pinch of black. I'm going to pick up the black on this little brush, I think, from Luxie. Yeah, this is a little Luxie 131 mini angled brush. And I'm going to go into Obsidian, which is the black. Just right up here, and just a pinch. Like, I just want this outer corner to be like super deep.
I need it, you like fire, just to put me out again. Yeah, I need it. Weak for you, yeah, you, yeah, you.
Okay, I think I'm going to leave this here for now. We are going to go, I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to cut my crease, and then I will add the shimmer, because like I said, that's the one I'm super, super, super excited about. So far, I'm not loving the way these blend. And again, you know, I do wish I had more eye space up here so that I could really use all the colors that I wanted. I want to have to play with this palette a little bit more to make up my mind for sure. But I feel like this harsh line is here and it does not want to go away, which makes me sad. And I'm going to need to lighten this up a bit. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so the crease is cut, and of course I am going to use some of my NYX Glitter Primer as well. I'm just going to use the same brush that I used to cut my crease, and I'm just going to whack a little bit of that all over my lid. And then we are going to go in with the shade Moonstone, which is just really pretty. In person, it has got this really pretty like pink kind of champagne-y shift. I'm going to start with that, I guess, on a brush, and we'll see how it goes. This is just a flat shader from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to, it's really soft, and it's not picking up really a lot on my brush at all. Yeah. I'm going to go in with my finger instead. I'm going to pick that up on my finger. Oh, it really is pretty. And I'm just going to, oh my, wow. I'm going to pop that on, oh goodness. So this is one of those flaky formulas that I absolutely adore. It is so wet looking. Oh my gosh. That is stunning. I do need to get it up there next to my crease line. So I'm going to try again to pick it up with this brush. I kind of have to use just the tip and like scrape a little bit. And then see if we can just pack it on there.
I'm weak for you, yeah, you, yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to...
That is gorgeous. So it's one of those formulas that's kind of smushy and moves around in the pan a lot. So I mean, it's not like a gel consistency or anything, but when I go to pick it up with my brush, it just wants to move out of the way. It doesn't want to go on the brush. But on the eye, that is stunning. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit more. It's gorgeous. Let me turn this light down a little bit too. I don't know if you can see just how reflective that is, and it kind of shifts between like a champagne and a pink, and it's so pretty. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other eye. Honestly, you guys, I can't even with this shimmer. It's beautiful. That's a winner of a shade right there. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with Tanzanite, which is that purple shade, and I'm just going to kind of blend that right over the edge where those shadows meet.
But I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control.
And then I'm going to pick up a little bit more of Obsidian, which is that black, and kind of do the same. I'm just tapping that into place and then just dragging it out a little bit. So pretty, you guys. So pretty. I feel like I turned this light up too bright now. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. I think I'm going to keep it pretty simple and just use the same shades that I used on the top. So I'm going to use the shade Love Drug from Urban Decay. This is just their 24/7 Glide On pencil. I think this was in their Cherry collection. And I want to bring this a little bit under my lashes as well. And then I'm going to take a little smudger brush starting with Tanzanite. We're going to smudge that here on the outer portion of the eye, making sure to connect that in up top. I'm going to grab a little bit of Obsidian and just place that in the extreme outer corner there. And then we're going to grab another smudger brush, pick up Amethyst, which was that second shade we used. And I'm dragging that along the same path, but taking a little bit further in. And then I'm just going to use a little pencil brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics and that shade Pink Sapphire. And I'm going to place that right in this inner corner here. And again, drag that into the other shades. Alright, that's pretty. I do like where that is going. Now I do want to highlight my inner corner. To do that today, I'm going to use one of these other shades. Do I want to use Diaspora or Beryl? I might go with Diaspora. This one, again, it looks kind of like it's got kind of a greeny pink shift. I don't know, it's pretty. We'll see. I'm going to try to pick that up on this Luxie 141 mini round brush. And I'm just going to pop it there. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. These are so reflective and so beautiful, but I feel like they definitely like to have someplace sticky to be. That's really beautiful. I really like that. Okay, let me catch this other eye up and add liner. I don't think I'm going to add liner on the top, actually. Just add mascara and everything, and then we'll be back to see the final look and have a little chit chat. Hold on. Okay, so here is the final look. All right, let's kind of just talk a little bit about this palette. So for the price, again, I paid $21.75 US for this palette, and I think I paid like $4.95 for shipping, but that was this and another palette. I would have to say it's not bad. I can't form, you know, a full opinion because I did only use, well, how many shades? 1, 2, 3, 4 of the mattes and 2 of the shimmers. Now these, again, this foiled formula is gorgeous. It reminds me a bit of the foils in like the ABH Sultry palette, which I love. I love that formula. I think it's absolutely beautiful and so metallic and glittery and sparkly, and it's just the kind of thing that I love. But the mattes that I used today were not the easiest to blend. I mean, purple is hard, so we're just gonna kind of put that out there. Purple is hard to get like exactly right. An easy, blendable, really opaque formula. The opacity on this, I'd say, was good. It's not the best I've ever used, but definitely good. I don't have any patchiness or any weirdness there. The black is okay. I don't think it's the blackest black ever, but we all have a million blacks. I don't need this black to be outstanding. I just really want to use it to kind of deepen things up and make things a little smokier. And then it's hard to say, amethyst, pink sapphire. This does have a little bit of like glitter in it, but it just comes off as a matte on the eye, at least the way I used it today. So overall, I'd say first impression is this is not a terrible palette. If you're interested in trying these really, you know, cool shades here, it might be worth it to you if you, I don't know, if you feel like it, if you have $20 that you just want to use to buy those 3 shadows, or you could spend $20 on 3 Divina shadows. I mean, whatever. But overall, I think for the price, I'm not horrified. I think it's an okay palette. I will definitely use it again. I do want to try out some more of these mattes and see how they blend. I probably won't do another video on this, but I will do a couple of looks, put them on Instagram, and I will probably try to do like a review kind of roundup kind of thing. I have so many things that I'm trying this month that I know I can't get to them all equally on the channel, so I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, overall, I'm not mad that I have it in my collection. That those shimmer shades are gorgeous, and I can see myself just pulling this palette out for those alone. So yeah, for me, it was worth it. It might not be for you. It all depends on what your collection's like. And like I said, the purple wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad purple. So I think that's it for today. I'm sorry this video is kind of like scattered and all over the place. I'm just not really, I feel like I'm not present today, and I'm sorry for that. And I have lipstick on my teeth. Why did no one tell me I have lipstick on my teeth? So great. And I'm not loving this lipstick. This is the one I got in BoxyCharm. It's, what shade is this? Homegirl from KVD, which is this really deep, dark, vampy shade. But it's very patchy, and it's kind of a mess. Kind of like me today. My burn, and yeah, burned my fingers too. I'm doing great. Anyhow, that's the end of today's video. Again, I'm sorry. I'm a hot mess today. I apologize. Next time, sneak peek of my next video. I'm so excited. How cute is this packaging? Oh my God. It's like Easy Bake Oven from the 80s. It's my childhood right here. Anyhow, that's going to be my next video. So I'm very excited about that. If you enjoyed today's insanely neurotic video, thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit that like button down below. And while you're down there, scooch on over, hit subscribe, and next to subscribe is that little bitty bell. If you hit that little bitty bell, you will be notified of all of my uploads. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at seemybliss_beauty. I will post this look, lots of other looks that never appear here at all. And yeah, I hope you all have a fantabulous day. Be kind to your friends, be kind to your neighbors, and wash your hands, wear your mask, please, and Black Lives Matter. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.